If you're running a local business, you know how important your Google business profile is. It's critical, but you probably also know that gut punch when verification gets stuck, or even worse, when you get that suspension notice. In this explainer, we're going to turn all that frustration into a clear step-by-step playbook to get your business back on Google. You're definitely not alone. It's a huge headache for so many small business owners trying to connect with their customers and show up on Google. Most of these problems come down to a few common mistakes, and they're totally fixable. First things first, why is this so critical? For a local business, the stakes are incredibly high. This isn't just about getting seen online. It's about getting real customers through your door or ringing your phone. 3 out of every 4 people who look up a local business on their phone visit that business or a related business within 24 hours. That's real foot traffic, real phone calls, and revenue that you're missing out on every single day that your profile is down. So think of your verified profile like your digital welcome mat. It's that key that gets you on Google Maps and lets you gather those super important reviews that build trust and makes it simple for a customer to find you and actually give you their money. Let's play detective for a minute. Why does this stuff happen in the first place? Think of this section as your diagnostic checklist to see if you're accidentally sending up a red flag to Google's system. Okay, this is the big one. The number one reason for getting suspended is a bad address. PO boxes, UPS mailbox, virtual offices, they just don't work. Google wants a real physical spot where you actually do business. If you're in a co-working space, that's cool, but you need your own suite number and a real sign on your door or in your window. And if you work from home, that's fine too, but you got to set it up a certain way. And that brings us to this key point. If you're a plumber, a landscaper, or anyone who goes to your customers, then you're what's called a service area business, or SAB. You have to hide your home address on your profile. It's a simple little toggle in the setting that prevents a world of hurt. Mistake number 3, and this one's tempting, I get it, but keyword stuffing your business name. Your profile name needs to be your actual, legal, real business name. Adding your city or what you do, Optimum Gym, South Tampa's best gym, instead of just Optimum Gym, feels smart for search, right? Like you think now people searching for best gym are going to find you, but it's one of the fastest ways to get your profile suspended. Just don't do it. And let's wrap up this section with 2 more quick hitters that are absolutely critical. First, your paperwork has to match perfectly the name and address on your business license, and your utility bill must be exactly what's on your profile, so that those backup documents, they got to match with what you're putting on the profile for Google to feel that you're a real business and that's the real name. Second, if you have a physical spot, you need a permanent sign. A piece of paper taped to the door isn't going to cut it. Google needs to see you're a real established business. So put that sign on your door or window. It's got to be a real sign, not just something you wrote down on a piece of paper thinking that's all Google needed. Okay, deep breath. What happens when prevention doesn't work and you get that email? It honestly feels like your business is just about to vanish off the face of the earth because, hey, Google Maps is where we find our way to everything that exists in the real world. But let's demystify what's going on here. There are basically 2 flavors of bad news. A soft suspension means your profile's still there, but it's unverified and you can't edit it. A hard suspension, that's the scary one. Your profile is just gone from Google Maps and search. Knowing which one you're dealing with is the first step to getting back online. And this is what drives people up the wall. The reason Google gives is almost always super vague, like this: deceptive content. What does that even mean? It could be your address, your business name, anything. It leaves you totally in the dark, which is why having a clear plan is crucial. All right, enough with the problems. Let's talk solutions. This isn't the time to panic. It's time to follow a process. Here's your step-by-step game plan to appeal that suspension and get your profile back. Step 1 is the most important part of the whole process. Before you even think about appealing, correct your name, fix your address, get your house in order first, then submit the appeal. And you better be ready because a timer starts. You've got exactly 60 minutes to get all your proof uploaded. So what kind of proof do you need? Here's a checklist from a business owner who actually fought this battle and won. You're going to want to gather everything: articles of incorporation, business licenses, utility bills, maybe even a letter from your bank. The goal is to give them so much proof they can't possibly deny you have a legitimate business. And just listen to this advice from someone who's been in the trenches. You might only get one shot at this, so don't rush it. Get all your documents together into 1 or 2 files and only then start the appeal. Preparation is absolutely everything. So we've put out the fire. Now, how do we fireproof the building for the future? The best way to stay out of trouble is to stop trying to game Google's system and just start thinking like your customer. It all boils down to one simple rule: put your customers first. Your goal isn't just to rank, it's to give a real person the most accurate, helpful information possible. And when you do that, you just naturally fall in line with what Google wants. So start with this simple question: what do people actually call your business for in the real world? Use that name. A clean, official name isn't just for Google, it builds trust and stops you from confusing the very people you're trying to attract. Next up, where can a customer physically find you? Just be honest about it. If you work from home, don't pretend you have a storefront. The last thing you want is a frustrated customer showing up at your house expecting an office. That's how you get bad reviews. And finally, when are you actually open for business? Nothing breaks trust faster than a customer driving to your store during open hours just to find the doors locked. Keeping your hours updated isn't just some minor detail, it's a basic customer service. All right, let's wrap this all up with one core idea. One guiding principle should drive every single decision you make about your Google business profile from here on out. Being number one in search results means absolutely nothing if it doesn't bring in actual paying customers. The only reason your profile exists is to be the bridge between a person who needs something from you and the person who can provide it. Every time you log in to make a change, just ask yourself, am I doing this to try and trick an algorithm, or am I doing this to make things clearer and easier for my next customer? Your answer to that question will keep you on the right path. Check out the link below to my Google Business Profile Quick Fix Guide. It's gonna help you make sure your profile is all set up the right way. Hit that like and subscribe so you never miss any details you need to get your business showing up online and helping you win customers.